welcome to the campus of the Cathedral Catholic, where the Dons are about to host Helix. We are joined by Dons head coach Sean Doyle. Take it away, Bert. You got the first question.
I do have the first question.
Okay.
Your quarterback, DJ Ralph, his father, you went to high school with.
Yep.
Longtime rival when he's at Saints, Uni, Cathedral, Holy Bowl. What's the dynamic with Jerry, DJ, and you? Is it a coach-coach thing or a parent-coach?
No, it's a coach-coach thing. You know, when DJ applied here as a freshman and got accepted, and then Jerry got the job at El Camino, Jerry kept saying he was going to send DJ here. I said, Jerry, you're never going to see him play. Don't be a dummy. Take him up there. And so he went up there, and when things went wrong up there for Jerry, he brought DJ down. And like you said, I've known Jerry for 35 years since high school. I think it's 37 now. And we've been great friends ever since. When he was at Santana, we played him in a playoff game. When he was at Saints, we played him obviously every year. And to me, it's nice to play somebody you know across the ball. It's just we know we're both in it for the same thing. I mean, most of the coaches here are. But it's something special when you're playing a friend.
Sean, we have 20 seconds left. This is the preeminent program in the county. Is it a tough sell to get kids to come here? Is it a tough sell? I assume it's pretty easy to get assistant coaches as well, is it not?
You know, I have been beyond blessed with assistant coaches. Our D-line coach tells me right at the end of summer he's got to move to Arizona to just survive. He can't survive here in San Diego. And Brad Burton, who's a longtime coach around San Diego, wanted to come on my staff. His son came here, his freshman son came here, and I said, hey, Brad, I need a D-line coach. I didn't realize that's what his position was the whole time. So he's like, hey, that's what I've been coaching for 30 years. I'm like, right on. And it just worked out that way for years. So the Lord is good. He blesses us.
All right, Sean, I know you got to get back to the boys. Thank you for spending a minute with us.
Absolutely.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're going to continue our sports wheel. As powerful as this game is, there's something even more powerful going on in the North County. Rick Willis will tell us all about that. Take it away, Rick. Or first, here's Brandon Stone. We'll go to Brandon Stone first.
Hey there, Paul. Listen, they have done this matchup 23 times, and it's going to be a great one. Don't you think so, Mr. Falcon? He does. Mira Mesa, Scripps Ranch, Bell, the 15. And right now we are at the tailgate. Show me the tailgate here. What game is this? What are you guys playing right now?
Spike ball.
Spike ball. Where's the ball?
Right there.
Who's got the? Let's go.
Grab it.
Yeah.
Get the ball.
When I said be ready, you know what do I mean? All right, let's try this. All right, play, bang. That's how it's done. It's beautiful time here. Mira Mesa, Scripps Ranch, you all know this rivalry is going to be very intense tonight because both teams are coming in with spotless records. That's why you can see, just take a big spin here. That's why you can see some, wait a minute. Elliot, look over there. Is that John Duran? Is that John Duran dining and dashing with your pizza? Go get him! Get him! It's crazy out here, folks. I don't know what to tell you. 6:30, it's on. Let's go to the Madhouse, East County.
Well, I hope John is coming out to Mount Miguel to bring that pizza over here. I could use it, but we are out at Mount Miguel for the El Cajon Ford East County game of the week. They are playing Santa Fe Christian Eagles, and the Eagles are coming off of a win against La Jolla. They 16-14. They are really good with the running game. Chase Baptista, you'll hear that name a lot tonight on the highlights, and they are packed defensively. Two powerhouse mentions would be Austin Rossetti and Carson Drake. Now, on the other side of the field, the Mount Miguel Matadors are also coming off of a win against Valhalla, and they are coached by Troy Starr. You might know him as sitting next to Paul Rudy during the PrePRs, but he is back being a coach, and we will catch up with him later on at 6:40. So I'm going to send it over to the South Bay, Mr. John Soderman.
Yeah, thank you, Maddie. We're going to catch up with Coach John McFadden, too, later before the 7 o'clock hour. But right now, let's pan the camera here. Eastlake JV's taking on Grossmont JV's here in the fourth quarter. But the big story is the return of John McFadden. He coached here from 2000 to 2013, amassing many wins, went to the playoffs every single one of those years. His record going into tonight is 129 wins. He's truly a legendary coach in the San Diego section and definitely in the South Bay. And we'll be talking with John McFadden in the next couple of minutes. Maddie, how are you, Mikey Dameron, doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much, John. I'm here at University City High School where they're playing tonight against the La Jolla Country Day Tories. I'm joined now by head coach of the visiting Tories, Tyler Hales. Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So what needs to be done tonight in order for your team to pick up a win maybe against the UC Centurions?
UC's a really well-coached team. They got a lot of talent over there. So, we just got to kind of play our game, stay within ourselves. We got a lot of momentum after a big win last week, and so just kind of chipping away, really making sure we execute on offense and make some plays on defense.
And I've got to ask, with your schools being less than 2 miles apart, is there any sort of rivalry with you guys being so close to each other?
Yeah, it's the third time we've played. Last 3 years, we played for the Battle of the Golden Triangle. We got it the first year on this field, and last year they took it back. So yeah, we're hoping to bring that trophy back to Country Day this year.
All right, well, awesome. Good luck out there tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
And Paul, I'll send it over to you.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Hasn't figured it out yet.
Stand by.
All right, everybody, thank you very much. Of course, we're hoping to get Rick Willis in the rotation in just a bit. But right now, a quick reminder that this takes a village to put this show on the air. We have 32 games tonight. That means a crew assigned to every game. And that means every one of our Red Jackets is responsible, besides providing you the most comprehensive highlights you can find on the TV dial or anywhere online. You can also find interesting sidebar stories. We call them hogcasts, and they're creative. They offer you a look behind the scenes of a game that you might not otherwise see. This is our I always pick a couple I like and want to share them with you in case you never make it to our website. Here's one of my favorite from a week ago.
Marcus Bowman, what can you tell us about your team this year?
Well, about our team, I feel that we have a good, strong core of juniors that have stepped up throughout the summer, and I feel that our defense and offense have to improve.
And before an important game like tonight, being your home opener, what was a pregame meal you had for yourself? What did you eat before the game?
I got macaroni and cheese before the game.
Okay, thank you very much, Justin. Now, we're having some technical issues as far as getting Rick Willis, who's at Mission Hills against Carlsbad. That was going to be an important game no matter what. The Grizzlies were looking for their first win of the season, but the whole tenor of that game changed midweek with the sudden passing of a defensive line coach of Mission Hills Grizzlies, Eric Kwame. He's a father of 6, 2 young daughters, 4 stepkids. He was 38 years old. He was at work at San Onofre, went out to his car for a break, and they found him lying unresponsive next to his car. Efforts to revive him were unsuccessful, and now what was going to be an exciting football game has become just a gut-wrenching moment for the entire Grizzly Nation. There's a GoFundMe page set up that is becoming more and more popular. Please, everybody, if you can go check that out. If you can't even contribute, just share it on your social media, and that's a way of contributing to help out the Kwame family during this difficult time. But kids, Bert, you know, they don't think in terms of life and death. How do you play a football game tonight?
I don't know. And they've had a rough start to begin with. Again, 38 years old, family man, adopted
former
kids,
Marine.
stepkids, former Marine. I don't know how you go out and play tonight. I mean, within a day.
So what does a coaching staff do to keep the kids focused on football and not on what's going on around them?
To be honest with you, I really don't know if there's much you can do. I mean, the reality is one's a game and one's life and death, and a mentor and someone that's your coach and a friend. It's hard to get over. And you've had people that died before. You don't get over it in 24 hours.
No, you don't, and you don't get over it in a football season.
No.
All right, so we're gonna have more coming up. Do we have Rick now? Go ahead. Let's take Rick Willis if we got it.
Hi. Yeah, that's right. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, but yeah, we're at the Giraffe Republic North County Game of the Week. Avocado League opener for Mission Hills as they take on Carlsbad. I heard you earlier. This is bigger than a football game today. The defensive line coach for Mission Hills passed away suddenly on Wednesday, so they're basically playing this one for them, and they've been just trying to keep everybody together. A couple things are going to happen. Their family is going to do the coin toss. Plus, you're going to hear from Coach Hauser coming up at 6:30 on how the Mission Hills family has been dealing with this. And so hopefully, assuming the signal works again, we'll see you then. Paul? Bert?
All right, thank you, Rick. We'll get it all together in a bit. Right now, we're going to say the 5 p.m. newscast is over. The KUSI News at 6 p.m. is coming around the bend.